Hi everyone, it's Rax. I don't do solos too often, but the other day on my stream I decided to pull a few keys and was able to get down a 142 for rank 4 in North America. So that's definitely given me the confidence that we're going to be able to pull much higher as the season goes on, and I will be going for GR150 solo to see if we can get that down by the end. But let me walk you through how I got this one down on this battlefields. And the interesting thing about these spear throwers is they give no progress whatsoever, but they're very, very easy to kill. And that's really what I'm looking for. I just want to trigger a bunch of seasonal buffs in key moments in order to get everything down. So I'm pulling a little bit from the right side. I don't want to pull too much. When I pull too much, the Ren just lags the game and I die. I learned my lesson the last time I tried solo. So this is enough. I'll gather it all together. And what I'm hoping is I will be able to get the 50 kill streak, the falling dicks, but I won't trigger the tornadoes or the geysers, and I'll be able to use those later. So I have a pretty good little stack here. And when I finally get it all together, I manually rend. I can't get that little yellow licky tongue to come over here. That's fine. I'll just move the pack on top of it. And now it's just a race to see how fast I can get these kills. So what I'm doing here is I'm spinning around and I'm manually rending, and the reason that I'm doing that is that will trigger area damage. At this high of a level, the area damage is required just to have enough damage to trigger the seasonal buffs. So we have an Oculus ring on the bottom. That's not exactly the best spot for it. You can see in the bottom middle of my screen, little 4 swords. I've killed 4 enemies. Once I get to 15, everything will just blow up. So there we go. And okay, well, we had way more there than I thought. We got absolutely everything. We got the tornadoes and the geysers. I think we were able to kill 1 elite there. That's fine. We're going to move it forward. So now I have 169 stacks. So another 31 will be the falling treasure chests. My plan now is to take this power, which I guess is alright, is going to help me trigger this seasonal buff quite quickly. And I just want to trigger these treasure chests to see if they'll kill anything. And then honestly, I need to reset my stacks, because the journey toward another seasonal buff that's going to help me is quite far. The 300 kill streak is very potato. It doesn't really do anything. And that's the AoE fireballs. And the meteor showers are what I really want, but they're all the way at 400 kills. So at 241 stacks, I trigger my Band of Might and I just teleport to town to drop my stacks. And another thing I thought about doing is just letting the monsters kill me, because I haven't died yet. Obviously you can't do this on hardcore, but just let the monsters kill you once, get back up, proc your Band of Might, put your buffs up, and then you'd be fine. But anyway, we're back to 0 and we're going to do it again. We're going to get the geysers for everything. Now notice that I'm running to the other side of the battlefields and I'm going to pull it to where I was, because that will put me in very good position to leave the map once I'm done. So when I see these big sand dwellers, those kind of elites are not what I'm looking for. They are hard to pull, they're hard to stomp around, so that's not what I wanted to see. But you play with what you're given, and this is what I got. So I'm going to go a little bit to the right and pull some more stuff, try to get it all together, and we're going to go again. Again, the thing that is nice about this mob type is it's very easy to kill. The thing that sucks about this mob type is it's worth nothing. So we are truly relying on the seasonal buff here to carry us. So we got a nice little decent stack here, finally have it all together, and once again we start the process again of manually rending everything down. And of course the time that I really do massive damage is on my physical cycle, because I'm running the Bloodbath rune. A lot of the people with the very highest clears in the world are running Lacerate. Chatted with a few of them. Some of them feel that Lacerate is potentially more damage, and I think another big reason is I think Lacerate lags the game far less, and so as I go higher I may try the Lightning rune with Lacerate. There we go. We've got the falling dicks. The tornadoes are going. Not quite sure if they're going to be able to help me, but I'm certainly willing to stick around to see. They killed another elite for me. Amazing. The way that I've found is the best way to use the tornadoes is just to stand on top of them. And usually the monsters will come give them a hug. Just like that. And we've got everything down with the twisters. That was very good. So now in 6 kills I have the geysers. So that's amazing. So I'm going to check at the end here to see if I have another pylon, because I feel like I've made a lot of progress, and there should be one right here, and there isn't. That sucks. So I could go next and try to geyser something there, or I could just quickly get a couple kills and geyser all these Golgors. And the reason that I opted for that was, well, this pack was already made, and if I get enough progress, then maybe next map I might be lucky enough to spawn a conduit. So I'll get 6 kills here, reset my stacks potentially, and go next map and see if I can get a conduit. If I do have a conduit, then in that case I'll keep my stacks and try to go for meteor showers and angels on the boss. That would be the dream if I can make that happen. So we just need a couple more kills right there. There they are. Oh, and we got the treasure chests, alright. And I'm spearing backwards to make sure that I can keep my stacks as I go next. Yikes, a cave. Well, they gave me a conduit pylon, so I guess that will let me whirl out of this cave, but this is not what I wanted to see. Not what I wanted to see at all. But, oh well, they gave me a conduit, so can't be too upset about it as I just try to whirl through the map. So I find a yellow here. I was debating whether it was worth my time to kill it. Obviously the progress is nice, but I thought it might be more valuable just to get off of the map. But I end up deciding, alright, we'll just take the orbs here, make a decent little amount of progress, and let's keep moving forward. And we're about to get the AoE fireballs, but they're not very good, so I'm not too worried about them. So I head to the right, and I'm greeted by a lovely dead end, and I'm very worried now I'm going to drop my stacks, and I barely kept them. I do not want to drop my stacks here. For some reason, in this moment, I thought that going down would be the way off of this map. So I turn around abruptly, and I head down. And guess what? That was not correct either. So I'm wasted pretty much my whole conduits, and I'm wasting a ton of time on this map. It's a little bit unfortunate, but as long as I can keep my stacks 314, okay. If the next map is somewhat big and has very little monsters that I can kill and that I can round up, maybe I could get enough of them together to meteor shower them down with a few elites and get the angels for the boss. So I'm really hoping for a nice, big, juicy map with small mobs. One time, please. What do we have? A festering with little bugs. Wow, that couldn't have been better. That, you just gotta admit, that was lucky. So now it's go time. What I need to do is I need to get 86 monsters together to trigger the seasonal buff, the meteor showers. And then when the meteor showers trigger, I need to have another 100 monsters and enough progress in the pack in order to spawn the angels and spawn the guardian at the same time. So I'm going to do this in 2 steps and very methodically. First of all, I'm just going to get a ton of trash together, and I'm just going to get very close to 400 kills. Then I'm going to make sure that I have enough elites and another 100 monsters. How do you tell there are 100 monsters? I don't know. You just kind of eyeball it. I eyeball this and I say, okay, I think I got about 100 monsters here, I guess. And I'm at 314, and luckily they're very, very low health. So I'm just going to sit here for a moment and get close to 400 so I can plan my meteor shower very carefully. Another thing about not pulling the whole map is I'm not lagging too badly. Alright, so 340, no problem. I'm going to do a little bit more damage here. I just want to get close. Alright. 374, 375. All right. So now I'm just looking for as much little trash as possible. And remember, when a lot of these guys die, they leave a little poison cloud. So when I get my 500th kill, I need to be away from the monsters so the poison doesn't one-shot my angels. And I'm not too worried if my angels die. I just need them to not die instantly because I should be able to finish the boss even if they die. So just need them to get enough damage on my initial stun to make this work. So I think I've got 100 monsters here, and it's time to pray. It looks actually kind of close. Maybe I could have pulled a bit more. Here come the meteor showers. I just mow the lawn here. I move away from the pack so they don't spawn in the poison. There it is, 511. There are the beautiful angels. And that's all she wrote. Well, thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll be going for 150 solo this season. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will see you again. Thank you.